You know, I've made lots and lots of stickers over the past few years, and today I thought it'd be fun if we took a look at some of them. Thought I'd mention that I'm offering up a lot of these stickers in mystery packs in my coffee shop. Link will be in the description. Starting off, here's a character I designed to be kind of a table mascot. Sort of just did fan art of how I used to draw myself as a little kid, but here's him. Now, I guess I was a little indecisive about table mascots because I designed this guy too. This is a Licky. But, I mean, I've made some other stuff with him too, so I think he's, like, fun enough to keep around, and, you know. This one had kind of an off-white border, in contrast with the other one back there. I also got these made, and even though I think they look nice, the site I got them from ended up having them be not so durable, so I ended up having to re-adhese these myself with super glue. Now, my first event was dessert and sweet themed, so you're going to be seeing a lot of that here. Here's this chocolate bar guy who was trying to go for that kind of 70s, 80s scratch and sniff style artwork, although tragically these are not scratch or sniff, maybe in the future. Similarly though, here are some donuts. I think the nose is kind of similar. This is, you know, pretty reminiscent of that style, I guess. These ones are pretty popular when I saw them, so kind of cool. Here's an apple and a worm. I guess they've accepted each other into their lives. Here's another one that ended up being pretty popular, this Push Pop Don't Push Me sticker. Still reminiscent of that scratch and sniff style. Couple of different M&M drawings coming in. Here is the red guy. My cutting machine didn't really play with this design all too well. You can see some of these outlines are a bit thinner than the other parts of the drawing. You can kind of see the same thing going on with the yellow M&M drawing too, with the line thickness. These ones were based off of some fun dispenser toys that I have of them though. So, now these ones are maybe a little too niche. I actually did a drawing of how the M&Ms used to look in the 1940s. I think they're pretty fun looking designs, but a little unrecognizable. Here's the same thing done with the yellow M&M in that vintage 1940s style. Here's some of the Flamin' Hot Guy. Happy to say that these do pretty well. I mean, you know, it's the Flamin' Hot Guy. He's pretty cool. We got Mr. Owl here from the Tootsie Pop commercials. I'm kind of fond of this one, you know. Now here's one I'm kind of iffy on. I like Warheads. Warheads is probably a favorite candy of mine, and I think the art's fine, but I don't know. I just personally don't think it's all that exciting for, like, a sticker. Okay, you want to talk about niche? This is Quake. Of Quake cereal. This guy was made in companion with a Quisp cereal, who's probably more known, but still like the drawing. Yeah, here's another one that I'm just kind of iffy on. I was super hyped to make an Abuelita sticker, but I don't know, I just don't think it really captures the same vibe that you get when looking at, you know, the package. But maybe I can redo it sometime. Sweet Donuts. This one's kind of simple and cute looking, although it is a reference to an obscure PS2 game called Pointy's Poin. I've got a sticker from that I'll show off in a bit. Here's one everyone's kind of putting their own spin on these days, the old wonky-eyed popsicles you get from ice cream trucks. I've done a couple of these that I'll show off, but here's the Sonic one. And here's a SpongeBob one too, although I guess this one's probably already outdated since they just, you know, redid the official one. You know, everybody loves the cereal monsters, and I love the cereal monsters, but I don't know if I love this sticker. This is kind of an older one, and I think I drew them all kind of okay, except I don't really like Count Chocula's kind of thin, sharp teeth there, but, you know. Man, I went kind of crazy with the food mascots. Here's King Ding Dong, the Poglodite from Pog Juice, another one of him here. Here's one that didn't really end up being all that popular. I kind of like it though. I want to try out maybe other phrases rather than just having this one, because I really only had Frosty and this other one I had that said hot stuff on it, but maybe if they were, like, you know, among plenty to choose from, maybe they'd, you know, have a bit more popularity, but I'm willing to try that out. Oh man, here's some even more of Quake with just his head. Deep cut for you here. This is the donut shop that they go to like maybe once in the first Parappa game. I think it's pretty sick, although I would have liked to have found a way to cut out that, you know, hole in the center, but, you know, maybe another time. Did some Terrifier ones of the box of cereal. I think I actually did these for the Sweet event. I think they're really dinky, but I think they're kind of funny. Now here's some that I'm actually really happy with. I wanted to make a fake little cookie brand, so these are Cosmo cookies. I would probably redo the font. I think that's the only thing that's a little ill-fitting here, but took pictures of some cookies for these, which I thought turned out, you know, pretty fun. So there's those. Here's one that no one will get. This is a Carvel Cookie Puss. An ice cream cake that the Beastie Boys actually made a song about. Remember the donuts in the obscure PS2 game that I was talking about earlier? Well, this is it. This is Pointy's Point, an obscure PS2 game, and I kind of did like a recreation of the box art in colored pencil, and I think it looks pretty fun. Also had these keychains made of the same design. I think they're kind of sweet looking. Nothing really on the back, but still kind of cool. Oh gosh, I forgot. There was a third mascot kind of in the mix at the time. So this is kind of a Peko-chan recreation of a Garbage Pail Kids character, Junk Food John. Yeah, weird kind of mashup, I know. But, yeah. Okay, alright. Before we get into some of the newer stuff, I thought I'd show off some pretty dang old stuff from probably around over a decade ago that I really didn't want to show off, but, here we go. Oh god, this is such old stuff, but Rayman Origins was one of my, like, favorite games, like, again, yeah, over a decade ago, and there's him right there. I will say, there was kind of a more recent Rayman sticker I did quite some time after that I like way more, because, I mean, I actually kind of played with a different style. I didn't really try emulating the original style, you know, all too closely. I know I still do that now with some stuff, but I kind of want to move away from that for sure. I mean, yeah, same thing here with Rayman's best friend Glow Box. It's not even like it's bad, it's just, you know, not very unique. Here's the Duck Hunt dog. Someone at the time made a remark that it looked like the duck was coming out of the dogs. So, that's kind of why I don't like this one anymore. Man, in this Pac-Man one, I just really don't like my old art. I like that I gave him his little hat from the one Pac-Man game, but, you know, I don't know. I don't really know what I was thinking with his, like, big gut. Oh, God, and Howard the Duck? Like, what was I thinking? Like, I don't like Howard the Duck. I mean, at least I liked Wreck-It Ralph, but I gotta say, this one and Howard the Duck are probably my least favorite drawings of the bunch. I mean, you know, this one of the guy from Ghosts and Goblins isn't so bad. Although this Deadpool one kind of makes me cringe. Man, I got super into Toe Jam and Earl when they were doing their crowdfunding campaign. I don't know if I have any more Earl ones, though. Here's Shumagoroth. My Marvel vs. Capcom 3 team was Deadpool Arthur Shuma, so got some really small Aku Akus here from Crash Bandicoot. Tragically, though, no more Crash Bandicoot. Some Katamari Damacy ones here. These ones are actually not that bad. I wouldn't mind doing, a set with all the cousins. Here's Geno from Mario RPG in a similar style to that Rayman one from earlier. Kind of like the colors that I played around with. Pretty neat. This Sonic one here is kind of interesting. This Animal Crossing villager is kind of not. Some Jammer Lammy ones here. These are kind of okay looking. I've got some more recent ones that I can show off in a sec here. Now, I like this panty one way more than this stocking one, but maybe that's just because I like panty way more than stocking. Yeah, I said it. Now, here's one I used to have as a big old poster. But I've only recently brought back in sticker form. This is Coach McGurk from Home Movies. This was a digital painting I did quite a bit ago. And I scanned in a portrait frame that I got from the dollar store, so pretty happy with this one still. This was one I just made for fun out of a drawing that I also made for fun. This is just a little rapping guy named Dandruff. I don't know. I think the drawing itself is kind of okay. These matching Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man ones were part of an arcade classic set I did for an 80s Nostalgicon. I've also got a Galaga one here, and a Frogger one here, and even a Rampage one. This one's okay. I feel like I could probably redo this one, because I like Rampage. Probably my favorite of all of them, though, is this Donkey Kong one. I think it turned out pretty sick. I'd probably change Pauline, though. I think she looks a little silly. I did not play Journey, but I thought it was a, pretty looking game, so here's the character from that. A game I have played, though, is Voodoo Vince, a favorite from my childhood. Why did I make a sticker of this? This is one enemy from the second Spyro game, and when they hit you, they go... I did a Smash sticker set a while ago, and this one was Ridley. I think it's pretty silly looking. Speaking of Spyro, we got a couple of egg thieves here. I actually still kind of really like this drawing. So much so, in fact, that I even made little phone charms of it at the time. I think these are pretty neat looking. Speaking of Spyro, again, here's some nice looking holographic stickers of... Oh, you can probably see me. Speaking of Spyro, again, here's some nice looking holographic stickers of this crappy drawing I did at one of my desk jobs once. I think it's pretty funny looking. This was an old one that I brought back to some recent events, and I'm happy to say that this one actually is pretty popular. It's like a Fleischer era style spin on a character of mine. Same deal with this one too, kind of Betty Boop inspired kind of art style for another character of mine. Continuing with the same trend here, here's Coupland and Mugmire. I like this little Jack-in-the-Box guy I did. Kind of interesting. This one was a redesign of a character from a cartoon. I should probably do a whole thing on that soon. Now these ones here, these ones kind of got messed up, but these are some Jet Set ones that I should really bring back because a lot of people would ask about these, so should definitely get more of these made. Wario is a favorite of mine. This is a drawing of a really specific sprite from Wario Land 4. So there's that one. Oh, here's the Parappa and Lammy ones. So these are like pretty old, but I actually did recolor these recently. Some more Wario here. Swimming Wario, Witch Wario, and Vampire Wario. Very scary. More Wario. Here's Flat Wario, Zombie Wario, another Vampire Wario here it looks like, and Wario on Fire Wario. Here's another fake brand. This is Boys Pizza. Made this one a while ago. This one's actually transparent, so the white parts are actually see-through. Another character from another old video game. This is from 40 Winks for the PlayStation 1. They recently crowdfunded this and put this on N64 too, but one of the playable characters here. I did N64 mystery stickers a while ago, and this one was for Chameleon Twist. I know I had a Glover one in here, but that one's all gone. Here's the one for Buck Bumble, another Nintendo 64 title. And here's the one for Clay Fighter. I think this one is pretty rad, actually. Now here's a transparent one for Mr. Game & Watch doing his chef attack. I should do a whole set of Game & Watch ones. That one, that'd be pretty fun. Say howdy to Captain Howdy again. Man, my cutting machine did not want to play well with this one at all. If you've seen the last video, you already know I'm kind of whatever about this art. Maybe I just have to stop making stuff from, like, favorite things of mine, because Freaked is one of my favorite movies of all time, but I really don't think I did it any kind of justice with this. I really am not into that background at all. Now this is a redesign I did of a Five Nights at Freddy's character. I made a TikTok about it a while ago, and I thought I'd make a sticker of my final design. So this was an old one I did of like this stone yogi guy, but I actually ended up kind of redoing it recently where I added in this kind of rough stone pattern to really sell that look. So here's it in a different color, but I also have these other ones here, you know, just a little variety in color here. I think these all look kind of nice. Another one you may recognize from the previous video was this Rakuga Kids glitter sticker that I did, that I'm still pretty stoked on. Although one you may not have seen is this sticker I made of my costume head from one Halloween. So these ones are pretty special. These are old monster characters of mine that I brought back for these special stickers. You'll notice they're in black and white. Well, that's because I gave them away with these packs of crayons. You're meant to color them in yourself. So here's the pack here, you know, same drawings on them. And here's a couple little examples. Yeah, so these are fully colorable stickers. I thought they came out, you know, pretty nice. Should probably do more of these, you know. Made this one out of a scribble I did in a notebook of Betty Boop. Of course, I cleaned it up a bit, but, you know, I think this is pretty neat looking. Did these matching Jack and Sally ones for a nightmare-themed event. I think these turned out pretty cute. They ended up being pretty popular too, which, you know, I was happy about, of course. For the same event, I ended up doing these Lock, Shock, and Barrel Wonky Eye Pops. I'd like to continue the trend of doing these with just lots of different characters, you know? I think it's a fun thing to keep consistent. Speaking of which, super happy with these Terrifier ones. It was really fun adding a little splash of blood on it, and I think the end result is really cool looking. Pretty happy with these. Even more eyes pops here. Here are some characters from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. We've got Freddy and Chica here. We've also got Roxanne Wolf and Monty Gator. I think these ones all turned out pretty cool. And for our final one, I thought it'd be kind of cute to wrap it all together with the same mascot character that we started out with. This is Chewy with a transparent Cochino sticker. My mom always called me Cochino growing up. And here, I can actually show you how it's transparent. I've actually got it on this little jar that I got from the dollar store. So that's what it looks like. And that's all of them. Thank you if you've decided to sticker around. Again, I've got these available in mystery packs in my coffee shop, which will be in the description. Thanks for watching!